I wanted to thank Dan's Comp for selling me the DK Golf Flightline Series bag for my BMX bike. It's a bag you can use. It's a golf bag, but you can use it to carry your BMX bike through airports. And also want to thank Erik's Bike Shop in Minnesota for selling me my Redline bicycle in here. I the bike and the bag both took a beating. I didn't plan my trip so well just to save some money, so I had to go from LAX to Seattle, Seattle to Beijing, Beijing to Fuzhou, China. So the bag and the bike were thrown around a lot, but they both made the trip pretty well. Along the trip, no one ever asked me to open up the bag. I just told them it's golf equipment. No one ever asked to check, and I was not charged any fees for having the bicycle. No one knew. And it's depending on your flight, you may or may not need to pay for a bicycle anyway. But I didn't want to pay the $100 fee that they charge for people with bicycles sometimes. So that's why I went ahead and I got the golf bag. The tools I brought, this bike that I got at Eric's was a piece of cake too. I don't have to take the front forks off, so I don't have to do a lot of assembly. I got my wrench, my bike lock, got a tiny one and an Allen wrench. That's the only tools that I needed, and I just put them on the side of the bag over here. And I could have done a better job of packing the bicycle. What I thought worked really well was paper, brown crumpled up paper, putting that around the bike. It's a little bit more durable than the bubbles. I think the bubbles, they pop and they don't really provide much support for the bicycle. But putting paper, thick paper underneath, like grocery bag type paper underneath the bicycle, was the toughest way to prevent things like the bolts from getting damaged along the trip. With this bike and this bag, it's a piece of cake getting it set up. The bike is tiny enough that I don't even have to take off the front forks. All I have to do is take the bike out of the bag, put on the front wheel, handlebars, attach the brakes, attach the pedals, and then I'm ready to go. So once you get good at this, you can pack it, unpack it, set it up within, I'd say 10 minutes when you get good at it. So it's a pretty quick piece of cake.